Hello everyone. I hope that you all are fit and fine, and let me tell you that I am completely fine as well. Finally, I have come up with the most awaited video that the students have kept demanding from me from such a long time relating to ICAI New Scheme, because in all my previous videos I have seen all the students commenting, "Sir, if I get passing marks in a single group, will it get carried forward to the new scheme? If I get an exemption in a paper, will that exemption get carried forward in the new scheme?" And so many other questions about exemptions and relaxations. So don't worry, I am going to discuss each and every point relating to exemption and relaxation in detail in this particular video. I think almost all of your confusion is going to get cleared. And by the way, this is the third part of the video series relating to ICAI new scheme. I have already made two other videos relating to transition scheme and also the frequently asked questions about transition. So after watching this video, I recommend you to watch those two videos as well so that you get absolute clarity about the existing scheme students getting converted to new scheme. Fine. And before beginning the topic, I have seen that in the past few videos, more than 70% of the students who watch my videos do not subscribe to this channel. I am taking huge efforts and spending a lot of time in responding to each and every one of your comments, and also to make these videos so that you get clarity. And I want only one thing from you in return, is to please subscribe to this channel, dear. Be a part of this community, and I ensure you that you will not get disappointed in the future, because you will keep on getting updates and helpful content which will help you to score more marks in your examination. Fine. So with this, let me start with the topic. So relaxations for the students converting to new scheme, and also exemptions and passing marks that can be carried forward from the old scheme to the new scheme. So first and foremost, let me tell you, in this video, I am going to discuss facts also, and I am going to discuss my opinion also. Sir, why facts and opinion? Because ICAI has still not answered many of the questions that the students have in their mind. So what all questions ICAI have answered, they are facts that I will be discussing first. And then in the later part of the video, what are all the unanswered questions, that also I will tell my opinion as to what can be the answers for those particular questions with my past experience. Fine. So firstly, let me discuss the facts. So firstly about CA intermediate. So in CA intermediate, these are the facts. It means what? These exemptions and relaxations you are definitely going to get. Fine. So first and foremost, if you pass both groups of intermediate till November 2023 examinations, then your self-paced online module Set C and Set D are going to get exempt. Okay. You need not give Set C and Set D. Sir, if you pass both groups of IPCC, before intermediate there was IPCC, correct? So there are certain students who have cleared IPCC before November 2023. So if you have cleared IPCC, then you will get an option to either complete set C or complete set D. So you can choose any one and complete it. The remaining one will get exempt. Fine. Next, if you pass group 1 till November 2023, then you will not get any exemption in self-paced online module. This I feel is a little bit illogical, but however, it is given in the FAQs that are released by ICAI. I am sharing with you the screenshot of the FAQs where they have written, see here. If you pass both groups, you will be exempted from Set C and Set D. If you pass group 1, you will have to qualify Set C and Set D. So even if you pass group 1, both Set C as well as Set D will be applicable for the students. If you pass group 2, then you will have the option to choose from Set C or Set D. Any one, if you do, it is fine. The other one will get exempt. And if you do not pass intermediate, then obviously in the new scheme you have to qualify intermediate also and SPOM, that is self-paced online module Set C and Set D also. Okay. So this is a little illogical point, that even though you clear group 1, still you are not getting any exemption in self-paced online module. But I have one reason for that I will be discussing later on in this particular video. So please stay and watch this video till the very end. Okay. Now, if you pass group 2 in intermediate, Then self-paced online module, either you have to write set C or you have to write set D. Till now, my understanding is that it will be optional. You can choose either set C or set D. However, the institute might also give relative exemptions. Fine. The institute might tell you that you have to attend set C or you have to attend set D. That is not yet clear. But my understanding is that you will get an option. Now let's come to CA final. Sir, what are the facts? Number one, if you have passed Group 1 within November 2023 examination, then you need not write Group 1 once again. Okay, in the new scheme also, Group 1 is fully exempt. And in self-paced online module also, you need not write set A, set C, and set D. Set A is nothing but representing law paper, and set C and D represents intermediate. Since you have already cleared Group 1, which contains law, set A is exempt. Since you are writing final means Kandipa, you have cleared intermediate. So set C and set D also exempt. Fine. Next, if you have passed in Group 2 till November 2023 examination, then you need not write Group 2 once again in the new scheme. Group 2 will get exempt. And similarly, in self-paced online module, set B, set C, and set D will get exempt because set B is relating to SCMPE. So that will get exempt since you have already passed SEMPE. Next, if you have converted to new scheme and writing in May 2024. So, if you have not passed your examination till November 2023 and because of that you are going to write May 2024, or you are converting from existing scheme to new scheme and writing for the first time in May 2024, in such case what will happen? In such case, you have to write set A or set B or set A and set B. If you have not cleared both groups, set A and set B both are applicable. If you have cleared first group, then set B will be applicable. If you have cleared second group, then set A will be applicable. But there is one relaxation. What is the relaxation? You can complete this set A or set B or set A and B after writing the exams also, but before November 24 examination or membership, as the case may be. If you are not clearing, you have to do it before November 24 exams. If you are clearing, then you have to complete it before you get the membership of the institute. Sir, what about November 24 exam? Is there any such relaxation? Answer is no. If self-paced online module is applicable to a CA final student, then they have to Kandipa complete that self-paced online module before the examination only. They cannot do it after the examination. So fine. So these are the relaxations that are given to CA final students that have already been announced by ICAI. Now let us talk about the training. Sir, if I have completed ITT or orientation or MCS or advanced ITT in the existing scheme, should I do it once again? Answer is no. If you have completed a particular training in the old scheme, the same training you need not do in the new scheme. That is very, very clear. Next. Sir, I did not complete ITT and orientation, but I joined articleship. See, Kanna, right now it is compulsory to do ITT and orientation before joining articleship. But in the earlier schemes, it was not compulsory to do so. So people would have joined articleship without doing ITT and orientation itself. In such case, for such students, okay, no need to do ICI TSS. That is ITT and orientation not required. Now let's come to other relaxation. First and foremost, when existing scheme students get converted to new scheme, no fees will be levied on conversion. So conversion will be free of cost. Next, if you have already ordered study material and now you are getting converted to new scheme and you want to order the new material, then foundation students have to pay 500 rupees extra and final students have to pay 1000 rupees extra. That is nominal charges for getting the hard copy of the books. Next, after November 2023 results, okay, and all the students from the old scheme will get converted to new scheme automatically. Next, after conversion to new scheme, the validity of the course will start from the beginning. See, Kanna, let's say your uh, validity of intermediate only 2 years are left. Then when you get convert to the new scheme, 5 years validity you will get once again in the intermediate in the new scheme. So validity will not continue. You will get validity from the beginning in the new scheme. You get my point? After conversion. Then articleship students. See, I already told you in the previous videos, if you have already joined articleship in the 3-year regime, that is on or before 30th of June, then you have to do articleship for how much period? 3 years. In the 3 years, you will get the benefit of taking 156 days holiday, and you will also get the benefit of attending the CA final examination in the last 6 months of your articleship. That is after completing 2.5 years. You get my point? These two benefits will continue to the old articleship students. Next, now let's come to opinion Kanna. Before this, whatever I have shared are facts that are 100% going to be true, but now I am going to share my opinion. Opinion means what? ICAI have not ensured these points. I am telling these points only out of my past experience. Most probably it will be true, but there are still some chances that it might not be true. Okay, so let me discuss those facts. Opinions. Firstly, let us talk about CA Intermediate, where all the confusion is lying. CA Final is not that much confusing, but CA Intermediate is very, very confusing because the subjects have shifted groups. That is why the students are panicking so much. So, in the old scheme, there are 4 papers in Group 1: Accounts, Law, Costing, and Tax. And there are 4 papers in Group 2: Advanced Accounts, Auditing, EASSM, and FMECO. But in the new scheme, what has happened? Accounts and advanced accounts both have been merged together to form a single paper. Okay. Law is there as such. Costing has gone to group 2. Fine. Tax is there as such. Then audit is there as such. EIS is removed, economics is removed, and FM and SM have become a single subject. So much jumbling is done. Okay, in the existing scheme to new scheme, in the new syllabus of intermediate. That is why there is a lot of confusion as to exemptions and group passing. So let me discuss what are all the possibilities that can happen for the students. So first and foremost, I am going to discuss the strict point of view also and lenient point of view also. Strict point of view means what? Lesser benefits will be given. Lenient point of view means more benefit can be given to students. I do not know whether institute will take strict approach or lenient approach. So let us discuss both of them as to because of that you will know what is the bare minimum benefit that you are going to get and what is the maximum benefit that you can expect to get from the institute. So first and foremost, sir, if I have passed intermediate one group till November 2023 examination, then what benefit I will get in new scheme? So if I am going by the strict approach, they will at least give the benefit of passing group 1 in the new examination also. So group 1 will get exempt in the new scheme also. This has not been announced, but I feel that it should be given to students. At least this much should be given to student. Then what is the lenient approach? The lenient approach is that group 1 passing will be given. Okay. And also costing paper will get exempt. Group 1 passing will be given and costing paper in the second group also will become exempt for the students who are writing in the new scheme. And this is the reason I was telling you, listen here. First, I told you, right, that self-paced online module, both you have to do, even if you pass single group. It was seeming illogical. But if you see here, if you consider it with this particular point, you will find it logical. Because, listen here, you had 4 papers in old scheme, in group number 1. In new scheme, you have 3 papers. If at all, they exempt all these 3 papers plus one costing. So total how much it will become? 4. Hence, since instead of 4 papers, they are giving you 4 paper benefit. That is why they won't give you the self-paced online module benefit. So this is my opinion. This might be true or might not be true. Okay. So either they can give you the benefit of exempting the costing paper because costing paper you would have already passed, or they can give you the benefit of giving an exemption in self-paced online module set C or set D as the case may be. So what I feel is if you pass in 4 papers, you should get benefit of 4 papers in the new scheme. It is as simple as that. Next, in the lenient approach. Next, sir, what if I pass group 2? In group 2, only 2 papers are common, correct? Auditing paper is common. And other than that, Strategic management and financial management is common. So what they can do, if you pass group 2, they will tell that you need not write the auditing paper and FMSM paper, and they will also give you a benefit of not writing any one from set C or set D. Set C or set D. This is the strict approach. Okay. In lenient approach, what they can do? They can either tell that entire group 2 you have passed, and also you will get an exemption in either set C or set D. But I don't think that this particular thing is going to happen, because in such case you would not write costing exam itself, and that will lead the students to not have that much knowledge about costing. So this I don't think will happen. Instead, what can happen is they can tell that we will exempt the two papers, that is audit paper and FM and SM paper in group 2. Apart from that, they can exempt advanced accounting paper in group 1. Okay, and also they can exempt self-paced online module set C or set D. So what four papers you would have already written? You would have written, first paper is advanced accounts, second paper is audit, third paper is EISSM, and fourth paper is FM and Eco. This you would have cleared, correct? If you clear this, instead of advanced accounts, they will give you exemption in group 1 advanced accounts. See, exemption means what I'm telling. You need not write this paper once again, and the marks of the earlier examination will get carried forward to the new examination. Fine. Instead of audit, they will give you benefit of not writing audit paper. Instead of these two, FM and SM, okay, they can give you benefit of not writing the FM and SM paper. And for EIS and economics, they can give you the benefit of skipping any one from the online self-paced module. This is the most probable solution that I feel, that if you pass group 2, this benefit should be given to you by ICAI. Okay, for advanced accounts, they should exempt you the group 1 advanced accounts paper. For audit, they should exempt the audit paper. I mean, carry forward the marks from the old scheme to the new scheme, and you need not write the examination. For EAS, SM and FM and ECO. So what they will do for SM and FM, they will exempt you from writing the FM and SM paper. The marks will get carried forward, and instead of EIS and economics, they will exempt either one of set C or set D. So this is the most probable thing. This only most of the students had confusion as to what will happen, sir, if I clear group 2 in my examination. Okay. So if your confusion is cleared, please let me know in the comment section below. Now let's come to exemptions. Exemption. Exemption means what? Scoring 60% or more in a particular paper, and you were present in all the other papers. If you get 60% or more marks, that particular paper you need not write for 3 more attempts, and the marks will get carried forward. That is the exemption scheme. So will you get exemption from the old scheme to the new scheme? Definitely you will get exemptions. But for not common subjects, what will happen? Let us discuss. Firstly, accounts paper. If you get exemption in accounts, then in new scheme what will happen? If ICAI is very strict, it will not give any exemption at all, because now what has happened, accounts and advanced accounts have been merged together to form a new paper, that is advanced accounting. Hence, since the paper is not the same, the exemption can be denied. But if ICAI is lenient, it can give you an exemption in advanced accounting, or it might also give you an exemption to skip one of the online self-paced modules. Fine. Then, if you get exemption in law, that exemption will get carried forward in the new syllabus law also for 3 attempts. So, if you get exemption in May 2023, so November 23, May 24, November 24, 3 attempts you will get exemption. If you get exemption in November 23, then May 24, November 24, and May 25, 3 attempts you will get the exemption. Fine. Next, costing exam. If you get exemption, you need not write costing exam in new scheme. Tax, if you get exemption, you need not write tax in new scheme. Advanced accounting, as I told you earlier, if ICAI is strict, it will not give any exemption. If it is lenient, it can give exemption in advanced accounts paper of group 1, or it might also give an exemption in self-paced online module in set C or set D. Anything can happen. Next, if you get exemption in audit, it can get carried forward to audit paper in the new scheme as well. Then if you get exemption in EIS SM, then what will happen? They can give exemption in FM and SM paper, or they can give you the benefit of exemption in self-paced online module set C or set D. Most probably this will happen. Okay. Second case. Similarly, in next also, if you get exemption in FM and Eco, then most probably you will get exemption in self-paced online module. You need not do the self-paced online module. Fine. So this I feel will be the exemption passing from the current scheme to the new scheme. Now let us talk about CA final. CA final is very simple and straightforward, Kana. In CA final I already told you, if you clear group 1, you need not write group 1 plus set A. If you clear group 2, you need not write group 2 in the new scheme plus set B. If you get exemption in FR, it will get carried forward to new scheme FR. Exemption in SFM will get carried forward to new scheme AFM. Exemption in audit will get carried forward to new scheme audit. Exemption in law will result to exemption in set A of self-paced online module. If you have exemption in DT, it will get carried forward to DT paper. IDT will get carried forward to IDT paper. If you have exemption in elective, either you might be denied the exemption or you might be given exemption in integrated business solution. So what is the strict approach? Strict approach is that you will not be given any exemption. Lenient approach is that in integrated business solution, you will get an exemption. Okay. Next, similarly, in SEMP, if you have an exemption, in the next attempt, you need not, in the new scheme, you need not clear self-paced online module set B. Okay. So CA final, it was very easy to figure it out. Most probably this is only going to happen. Most of the confusion lies with intermediate students only. And I hope I am able to clarify your confusion and doubts. If you have any further doubts relating to these exemption, let me know in the comment section below. I will try to clear those doubts and reply with as much knowledge that I have. So see you in the next one, dear. Till with the next topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye.